Kaivon pohjalle ruumiskasaan. Tästä yöstä ei selviä kukaan. Synkäs huoneessaan kirjoittaen. Onki houreistaan sinut säkeeseen. Hän peilistä sua tuijottaa. Murhan polte se kruu.
What's up? Hello, fellow humans, planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious, glorious video gaming day? Hello, hello, son. What's up? How is everyone doing? Hello, everyone. So I didn't check Discord before I went live, but then I saw that this thing was in the meme channel. I didn't look at it, I just downloaded it. What is this gonna be? Can I full screen this? What is this about to be? Oh, is this gonna be loud? Last time Idris made a video, it was air destroying. Sorry guys, I had to take my pills.
I'm Adolf Hitler, command of the Third Reich. Little known fact, also 2 points in my. I'm Adolf.
Hold on. What the hell? What the hell? I feel like I'm missing some context there. You, hello, Waters, what's up? You missed a very good meme. It is in Discord, though. I have it here, too. Oh, yeah, look, I haven't posted on the relevant part. I haven't posted on the relevant part. You missed a very, very good meme. What the hell? Oh, okay. Well, why am I in the meme? Oh, well, I mean, I did not consent. It's too late. It's too late to consent. Oh. Ay. What's up? Hello, everyone.
Hi there, mister.
Hi there, mister. Hello, Mio. Let's show do him. Jump and run, boy. Jump and run, boy. You know, I saw this game was on sale already. I didn't realize that. Unless someone who just woke up, yeah, I did. And I feel so, I'm so exhausted during the summer when I wake up too, because I mean, this is like the brightness level of the room. Sorry, I just woke up and I look like you. You look like me? What the hell? Wait. Do you think you might be twins? Yeah, I saw this goddamn game was on sale already. I was on Dotnot's Twitter yesterday, and I saw like, oh yeah, buy Banishers on sale. It was apparently on sale, but this game came out like a month ago. How the hell was this game on sale? I didn't get it on sale. Alright. Wow, cool lightsaber on your back. Thank you. Alright, I could get in here. Oh. Is the game as bad as I figured it would be? It isn't bad. This game isn't bad. It's just mediocre. It's just like very. I've been thinking about this game a lot because we've been playing it, of course, and I've been trying to figure out like what the deal is. You know what I mean? And I think the deal very simply is just that like this game doesn't excel at anything. The stream link is on it. It's in the memes. It's pinned in the memes channel. I can add you with it if you want. I can't look at pins when I'm in stream mode. It's pinned in the. Who made this game? Banishers. But you can see it's pinned in the meme channel. Yeah. This was made by Don't Nod. Didn't see it earlier, yeah. Yeah, Don't Nod made this. The Life is Strange people. That explains so much. Also Vampire. And I don't know if you want to call it like the silly part. The part that is a little bit like I don't know, like weird. It's like the thing that Don't Know are usually good at, the choice things and like the kind of like story and emotional things are pretty good in this. But everything else is just like, I like them at all. I only somewhat like Vampire because Vampire stuff is really cool, guys. I like Life is Strange. They were also in chat. We also had the developers in the chat, just to be clear. And all I'm doing is I guess I'm not trashing the game, but I've been very positive about it. Before they hit our memes, yeah, bro. Before they found out I was Adolf Hitler. I've been saying this. It's just the type of game where I'm like, I wonder like what the idea was. You know what I mean? It's like what was the goal here? What we were trying to accomplish? Because we're not better than God of War, right? But we are God of War, but we're not better than God of War. We're Witcher, but we're not better than Witcher. And presumably we knew that wouldn't happen with the scope of this game. So why did we try? It's kind of like where I'm at. With the death of Private Forbury, according to Forbury's wishes and to award his military exploits during the Battle of Bloody Brook, Teddy the Shadow is appointed to be the owner of Forbury's late properties, including his rifle. May the Shadow carry his fine gun with honor. And Donto tried to make a bigger budget game called Remember Me, but which everyone has forgot about. Yeah, but that was our first game though, so yeah, I mean that game wasn't spectacular for sure. I don't even know what you're talking about. Private Talbot Williams, letter number 2. My sweet Ethel, some of my comrades are sick. I can do nothing for them, squeamish as I am. Matthews spent the night at the nurse's side, carrying spew in buckets. A good man, though he speaks little. I'm cold, I'm hungry, I'm tired, and there is fight yet to do. Your Talbot. Private Matthews' poetry, Sickness of a Soldier. Shadows start to sing, the sky is falling. The days turn into nights. The specters are at my door, I hear them clawing at the gates. I can run, but I know I'll never escape. The shadows are my friends, I hear them calling out my name, scratched. I'm a living shell with no soul. Just a ghost haunting his own house. Right page. I walk towards death, breathing my last breath. Mother used to say, death is only a horizon. I used to be afraid, but now I'm ready for the sun to set. We found the letter room. My dearest Cotton, I know it's been a long time and I know you asked me not to write to you anymore, but you broke my heart the day you asked me to stop contacting you. I shall try one last time. I'm sorry to learn about your health and hope you will recover soon. Errol and I have a little girl. I know you never accepted my love for him, but we are happily married. We name our child Mary, like our beloved grandmother. We live in a beautiful little house. We have a cow and 7 chickens, and Errol has found work as a blacksmith. It is not an easy life, but we have food on our table and fire in our heart. I feel happy and loved, and I would like you to feel the same. I'll try to send you some money. Until we hear from you, your worried sister, Beverly. Oh. Can't read those letters. Okay, yes, I will. Yeah. That's definitely the type of game that makes me a little bit curious. I'm in tears. That was a very, very good meme. I was legitimately dying at the Mortis comes back next week part. I've already that part had me cracking up. How did I get back there? How do we get back there? What the hell? Maybe from upstairs. And now that other Adolf Hitler meme, what the hell? RE Archives. Whichever records, reports, and other documents were transported from New Eden are now locked upstairs in the armory. For access, see me, Captain Pennington.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out, no hope.
It's the guy, remember, from the start of the game?
No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McWraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McWraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror.
The terror!
The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
Round up with due respect for Elden Ring DLC, I was gonna, but I was going through my character last night and I have no memory of anything. Might just raw dog the DLC and go in with my current character, Unga style. What do you mean Unga style? Are you wielding a giant club and wearing a caveman outfit? I respect, but I only respect because my character was bugged. Like I had like Arcane when I was supposed to have Faith. And we have no idea how it happened. But yeah, I just did the same build. But I always do themed builds, so yeah. Well, like 80. I had like 80 Arcane when I was supposed to have like 80 Faith. So I went back. If you ever watch my first VOD, like I launched the game. I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I go back, and then did we go back to watch my old VOD, and you see my character has like 80 Faith, some other stats. And then my new character has like all different stats. Or my current character, the same character. I haven't touched that character since I played the original stream. And for some reason, all my stats are different. My build is the same. Like I'm wearing the same items. I have the same like weapons. It's only my stats are different. So it might have been like an update or something that like bugged everything. Might swap some points into Fate so I can do the big Fate spells. I would just like, if you're planning to, if you're like, I was just planning to basically do the same build anyway, but if you're planning to actually use the new stuff, then I would just wait until you get some new stuff and like respect use that. I don't know how many Mimic Tears you have, but assuming you didn't respect too much, you probably have a decent amount of them. I've never respect. Yeah, so you probably have like maybe like depending on how much you went out of your way to explore, probably like 20 Mimic Tears or something. So you have like a bunch of respect potential, and obviously the DLC gives you Mimic Tears too, just in case you somehow use all of them during your regular playthrough. Are you gonna start playing that like as your new main game? Because that would be pretty poggers.
The people man the ramparts, ready to fight.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
I have almost 60 vigor, not sure if that's bugged or if I really put in that many. You could always look at your last one, but I got 60 vigor during the DLC. Like I started just like getting into the, because that's the hard cap. That's like when you start getting less. And I think that's like, that was very reasonable during the DLC. So start tomorrow, cool. That's awesome. I look forward to watching on the like. Actually Saturdays and Sundays I can watch a bit. I just can't be active in chat. I thought the cap was 40. The soft cap is 40. I think the hard cap is 60. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Maybe I'm wrong actually. Elden Ring stats. Maybe I'm thinking different of a different stat. Yeah. The soft cap is 40, the hard cap is 60. I like that I just tabbed out into this. Jesus Christ. Also around here. You retreat from New Eden Town.
Fair to say your tactical retreat from New Eden Town has not served you.
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. There was nothing left to do but leave. We did not know there'd be no escape. No Smith gathered the board and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on anything in the first place.
I crossed paths with the new Smith party. Thick-Skin did not make it.
Shame. She had a proper head on her shoulders. Without her, the band will suffer.
I like how you hovered the cursor over his dick? Wait, why can't I even bring the cursor over right now? It's not letting me cursor. I like how these people that they were stranded in New Eden. They were like low on supplies, presumably. They were like, what if we go into the mountains? Full tab? Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh! My cursor appears in-game when I alt-tab out of it. Like, I can't see the game right now. I'm looking at Firefox. Interesting.
As the commanding officer, you must know all the local lumps and bumps.
The lumps and bumps can smooth themselves. I have other priorities.
Why did you come to New Eden?
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain? Why here?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indians.
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business, son, not mine.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging on the wall. A family.
I had a wife.
I didn't even say that, did I?
Once. I'll not entertain you with their story.
Light. Oh god, where did that fall down? Oh god. Jesus Christ.
Tell me more about yourself and your career.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all. We who are intimate with war tell no tales.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper. 'Tis good to tell our stories.
If ever I do tell, I'll not be telling you, son.
Who lives or dies? Who tells our story?
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
Folk have hope. You must at least try. Folk have hope.
Folk have little enough hope, and you're leading them further into the darkness.
I've heard the whispers, the murmurs, the plotting from the shadows. We hold to the last. We resist, till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
Well, that's something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you, and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
Permission to take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
My billet. I don't. Did we see this picture? He looks so young here. My wife. I guess this is the flooded part of the cave, maybe? Yeah, you just sat down and started writing, gotcha. I feel like you'd want to insulate your door more than this. I feel like that room would be very cold. Like the rest of the house is fine, right? The windows are properly insulated. Or not insulated, but at least. So giant gaping holes around it. That's the mine, probably.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison your soup.
What the hell?
The day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it.
What the hell?
You're new. From where have you sprung?
Name's Red McCraith. A banisher, come from across the deep blue sea.
You look a landlubber to me. You should feel right at home. John Rumble.
About your wife?
Are you a married man, John?
Aye, to Abigail. I count myself lucky. Are you married yourself, Mr. McCraith?
Marriage wasn't for us. But I suppose you could have called us man and wife.
No, you could not.
Marriage is a union conceived by men. Men are fallible.
Having regrets?
Do I detect a hint of regret?
Regret? Oh, I've no regrets. She's a fine woman, my wife. Finer than the likes of me deserves. I'll not say a word against her. Not a word, sir.
What's the word round here?
Look around you. We're barely hanging on. You'd have to be Miller to enjoy the situation.
The merchant?
Aye, the freedman. He's the only one who'll leave Fort Jericho with more than he came with. Some people have all the luck.
About Captain Pennington?
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
What about him?
I don't know. Is he a good commander? Do you like him? Does he have secrets, that kind of thing?
If, say, I thought him a blockhead, then I'd not say so. If, say, it was my wife's stupid idea for me to join the train band, I'd not say that neither.
Can you tell me anything about Helen Priest?
A bold woman, clever too. I'd be glad to take her orders.
There's no shot you would be like, we're up in the mountain, it's clearly extremely cold up here. This guy's covered in snow from head to toe and he has his sleeves rolled up. What? That's weird, right? Yo, Linz, what's up? Hello.
I'm interested in Sebastian Priest. Do you know him?
I did not. But I know the
do.
lieutenant's name. We all do. He died a hero. Call comfort to Helen, no doubt.
My back is killing me. What the hell?
May you prosper in good health, John.
He that does good is of God.
I have stupid work. I'm trying to study Finnish linguistics and I have stupid work. Oh, you're going back to real work? To the work? Work.
A store. Ferdinando's?
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds. And who are you, then?
Who are you, then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a banisher.
Are you, indeed? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Banisher. I'm Abigail Rumble.
I'm John
Thanks to
Banisher.
you, me and my husband should soon be able to go back to our mountains.
You and your husband prefer an isolated life outside the fort?
I have a roof above my head. My belly is
They don't
rarely
live
empty,
outside the fort.
and I live by my beliefs. We suffered for many years. By comparison, this is bliss.
What the...
Do you not find it dangerous out here? Just the two of you alone?
What?
I thank you for your concern, but we live how we live, and
What
it
is this
makes us quite
conversation?
contented.
What is this conversation I'm having right now?
Your husband won't mind us talking.
No. Why would he? We are faithful and trustworthy. As, I'm sure, are you.
She doubts your intentions.
No need to worry about me, ma'am. I'm spoken for.
Good. We understand one another. My husband and I are very close. Very close indeed.
Then you have my admiration. Sustaining such closeness takes much tolerance and hard work.
You don't know how good you've got it.
Lynn spent so long in Japan she's forgotten Finnish. Yeah, that happens.
Anything talk-worthy round these parts?
Ferdinando Miller has been the talk of the town lately. He has had much good fortune, and many resent him for it. I like the lad. He's polite, helpful, listens to his customers. He deserves no backbiting.
A friend of mine spent so much time in Mordor that he forgot the sound of running water.
What's your thoughts on Pennington? A good leader?
He gave John a job. That was good. We hadn't worked since we left the Bly place. He saw John's promise and gave him his chance. I'd say he's a good leader.
Is that why you smell what? I said a friend of mine. What do you...
Helen Priest seems to get the work done.
The captain trusts her with his life. So do I. John adores her. When the fort was attacked, she proved us right. I like having a strong woman in charge.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that. Personally, I think I would have... I don't know. I don't think I would have destroyed the ring, actually.
I'll let you get back to your day, madam.
If you need anything, feel free to ask.
I think I would have given the ring to Charity or something. Red McWraith? My name's Red McWraith.
Closed. Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name.
Oh,
We're in the right place.
This is the dude.
Keep looking. He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Would have taken that crap to Antiques Roadshow and made Mad Bank bought the whole ass Shire.
Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
I think Bilbo was already rich enough to buy the whole Shire if he wanted to. A piece of wood carved in form of an amulet, but not yet finished.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
Maybe she tried to harm him. What is he afraid of?
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
Herewith remarked and confirmed that ownership of the store heretofore known as the property of Mistress Rebecca Hardgrave now passes entirely and without encumbrance to Ferdinando Miller. Confirmed by the relevant legal authority, meaning me, to be registered as is required when circumstances permit, as Pennington. I think Bilbo was already really rich before he left the Shire, and I think he just got even richer when he left the Shire. Why can't I open this?
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy.
June 18th, Ingerslop's shop, luggage and jewelry box 5 and 50. June 19th, blacksmith, luggage and furniture 7 and 9. June 23rd, Ingerslop's shop, Rebecca's paintings and portraits 3 and 10. And June 24th, blacksmith, Rebecca's calligraphy kit 1 and 4.
He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Yeah, where did he get the inventory? Last will and testament. I, Mistress Rebecca Hardgrave, in the town of New Eden, being of sound mind and firm intention, bequeath to Ferdinando Miller in the eventuality of my death my entire estate, including but not limited to the following items: 1 jewelry box, paintings and mirrors, a collection of books, all baggage and their contents, a calligraphy set, sundry furniture, any and all cash money as held in my possession or in my business or with any bank, etc. Cash money?
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
They're yelling at each other out there, but I
Touch
can't.
my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher. Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Rebecca's haunting you.
I spoke to Rebecca. 'Tis she who haunts you. She sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
Why bequeath you her fortune?
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People.
I mean, you have a list.
I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
What's the word around here?
The storekeeper hears much. What do you hear, Mr. Miller?
I'm a busy man. If you've a question to ask, then ask it.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He has no problem with me. I have no problem with him. He respected Rebecca's wishes. He gave me what was mine. My freedom. Her estate. He saw me as a man and signed the papers to say so. And when them who saw different complained, he laid down the law.
What think
Is
you
this going to
of
be like a
Helen Priest?
racism thing?
I don't think
am I
about
going to have to
racism.
commit racism?
I stay out of her way. I hope she'll stay out of mine.
How are things in the fort, by your estimation?
Look around you. Things are desperate. Have you heard the sound of their bodies crashing against the wood? I am a man of courage. I have endured much. But this, it undoes me. I don't know what you people have done to this country, but there's little hope and no way out.
Little Hope. That's the game I played with Son, remember?
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
Oh yeah.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept.
Banish her. Banish her. Show me your wares.
Your stuff looks good. Let's trade.
We better trade with this guy
Now, my
before we
friend.
murder him.
We are conversing.
Maybe I get all the stuff and I kill him though. Oh, okay, whatever.
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Ingersoll's store and the blacksmith. Noted.
Ajit has wares if you have coin. Why can't I loot this chest? It hasn't even told me what the problem is. I see it's locked, I guess it just needs a key. The key! The key! Yeah, they permanently blocked this gate, I guess.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Oh my
Be
god.
careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know. Shh.
Jesus.
My apologies. I did not wish to hush you.
I'm pretty
I just
sure, you know,
prefer to
that
focus on
kills
one
you,
patient
Jace.
at a time. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
Did I already talk
I'm
to the
a
blacksmith?
banisher. Name's McCraith, but you may call me Red.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face, or any face at all. What can I do for you?
How do you end up here?
So, how'd you end up here? What brought you to nursing?
That, sir, is a personal question.
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick. Afterwards, I swore I'd serve others when they were sick. And here I am. What about you?
I fell in love with the Banisher.
I fell in love with a banisher. One of the best. Spent the happiest years of my life with her.
And where are they now?
Antea died in the meeting house in New Eden Town.
Ah, that was you. I should have known. I'm so very sorry for your loss, Red. So very sorry.
Oh, they're not trying to switch my fan settings.
Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
What does he have?
What does he have?
Not my place to say. You'll have to ask him yourself.
I understand.
All right. I'll not press you. Did you not fear infection?
If I did, I would not show it.
What's the word around here?
I don't see folk much. I stay here, keep to myself.
No visitors? No other patients?
Helen Preece comes when she can. Captain Pennington would sometimes visit Mr. Peabody, but I haven't seen him in a while now.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told. It's not for me to like or dislike him, unpleasant though he may be.
Tell me about Helen Preece.
The bold lieutenant's widow. He's dead some years now, and she's not remarried. She's as much a soldier as her husband was. A fighter. Commanding, too. Even dead, you can see his influence in her bearing.
I think I know how that feels. What about you? How do you feel?
Oh, I'm alive and well. I'll not complain. I can be strong for those less fortunate.
You're a good soul, Nurse Wings.
I do my best, Mr. McCraith. I'm sure you do yours.
Back. Goodbye.
Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell, and good health, sir.
I think this is the last guy we gotta talk to in here. Your OnlyFans? They didn't have that back in the 1600s. That was like invented in like 2018 or something. And then it ruined the internet.
Who there are you? Queen Mary Stuart?
Well, I've met Mary II, and she's a little prettier than I. I'm Red McCraith. I'm a banisher.
The banisher come to gloat at sick old Cotton Peabody. Well, piss off. There's a sudden stink of death in here, Scotsman, and it ain't from me.
What happened to, what's wrong with this guy's face? I think he's sick.
Where did you fight, soldier?
None of your business, Scotsman.
This comrade is why no one wants to talk to you.
You know, soldier, you're a brawler and a rebel, and if you fought at all, I'll wager you lost. I'm a proper soldier, me. Self-made, too. Left the family farm and signed up to fight them Indians. I learned the hard way in the blood and the snow. Fought under the captain himself, I did. And followed him here and joined the train band.
When did you get sick?
What's it to you? I'm not so sick as I can't give some nosy Scotsman what for.
Aye. When I'm sick, I get surly too.
What's the word around here?
What's the word around here?
No one tattles to me stuck in here. Captain came by once, worried for Andrew White. Seems the old boy screams in his sleep.
There's a lot of it about. White's a gate guard, right? What's his story?
He sees ghosts in his sleep. He's dreaming. Real ghosts come when you're awake.
Tell me about the captain. Speak freely, I'll not get back to him.
Let you get back to him. The captain is the rest of us, and I'm proud to serve him. Proud, too, to give him my guidance when he'd call. Not that he calls no more. Suppose he has too much on his plate. Time's precious for the likes of the captain, eh?
Tell me about Helen Priest. I promise it won't get back to
Why do I keep saying that?
Lieutenant's wife. Stood second to the captain herself. Now she's in command. Quite the rise, no?
Yeah?
How's life about the fort?
What do you want to hear? It's cold. We're hungry. Welcome to paradise.
Alright, we did it, Reddit.
As you were, Mr. Peabody. See you about.
Not like I can go anywhere anyways.
They definitely had too much dialogue in this area, I think. It's weird. I feel like we've had more stuff to read and stuff to go through in this place than any other place that we've been through. First amputation, very young, poor boy. Mind law knows many herb remedies and will teach me. I healed a soldier of 5 days fever. Uratorium perifulatum. Arnica root for back pain. Some response. For back pain, Linz. Arnica root. Ashinikia did well on the old miller's toothache. Chimishifuga raise mosa or myrtle for women's pain. I should not forget this one. Rumor of epidemic in the mines in the mountains. I am forbidden to go. I am vexed. Learn today that the oil of a wintergreen may ease the king's evil. I pray I shall never need it. I have back pain from carrying the stream on your back. Raspberry bushroot heals dysentery, possibly also causes it. W leaves dried 1 week or more. Try tea with other plants. W oil 2 drops, a sharp flavor. Pale yellow liquid, not pale brown. May also try a different type of wintergreen. Old wagon accident plus old. That makes sense. That adds up. L plus old. How do you think those wagons got up the ledges? It all makes sense now. My sweet Ethel, I have little time to write and do not know if you shall ever read this letter. We are besieged, and what attacks us is not human. The dead come, our men die, and our ammunition runs slow. Pray for us. Why did he leave this letter out? I'm tired, boss. You know the other inconsistency I just realized? First of all, there would probably be a severe lack of trees up in the mountains in general. So I guess these are foresty mountains. That's fine. But they would need constant firewood up here, and they probably wouldn't travel too far to get that. But despite that, there's not a lot of cut down trees right outside, and there's still a bunch of trees that are still standing upright. These trees would definitely be cut down by now. Guaranteed.
It's locked. There must be a key.
And if you think that's nitpicking, then I don't know what to tell you, dude. For my craft, and remember to replant the saplings. Oh, yeah, that's a good. I mean, that's a good call. Yeah, that's probably what happened. You're probably right.
Enough,
actually.
John. I'll not listen to another moment of your ranting.
'Tis no rant. Pennington's back.
Oh, they have a cannon. That's a long cannon. What the hell? I mean, I have a longer cannon than that, but it's still a pretty long cannon.
Banisher?
Ferdinando Miller sold you a few things recently, right? May I have a look?
You may, yes. Though I doubt they'd be much use to you. Unless you've got a knack for art. Mr. Miller mostly sold me paintings. You can't miss them, they're the only ones I have.
Oh.
I must take my leave.
And may God go with you.
Those are well-cut planks. They must have some big-ass sawmill nearby. Well, I mean, I figure they probably imported the planks when they made the fort, right? I did speak to this person, right?
Back already?
I have it.
Too soon. We don't have the full picture yet.
I'll take my leave of you, Flo.
Put them in the workbench and made
I'll
4
not stop
planks
you.
per log. I figure the planks I can forgive because those are probably just imported. I can be like, well, you know, they obviously they were imported up here. They were brought up here when they made the fort. The planks I can forgive. Though I'm not sure what the point of the fort is to begin with, I guess. A lot of settlers dismantled their carts to build shelter once they decided to settle somewhere. That makes sense. Very efficient. Red McWraith.
Could be worse. Could be underground.
I like the idea that some people are still sleeping outside in tents, but apparently this place was available for someone to sleep in this entire time. That was survival. And also, we're once again lighting a fire in a... Oh no, there's a chimney here. There's a... Okay, first of all, the chimney doesn't go anywhere, but... There's a chimney here, but it's a wood floor? There's no shot this was normal, right? This would just catch fire, wouldn't it? Oh, did they put dirt under it? I guess that would solve the problem. Red McWraith? And I'm Gerard McWraith. That's normal to have a campfire indoors instead of a stove. Okay. Fire spread turned off. I mean, I'm thinking that. Oh, could I upgrade this twice? Oh, okay, sure. Oh. I could just keep going. I just need silver now. I mean, I was thinking that maybe this wood wouldn't catch fire like that. Maybe it would be fine. But I mean, even best case scenario though, it would ruin the wood underneath the place, right? Oh, where the fire is burning. Oh. But this was one of those times where I question, like, why not just make a fireplace? Like, why didn't the game developers just make a fireplace? There's a chimney. They made a chimney.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Sure.
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest. I'm afraid it can't wait. What did you think of the captain?
I thought you wanted to have a foursome with you know, the two ghosts and me and her.
I saw an officer alone. A proud man turned to stone, perhaps by years of war. I saw a broken man.
I did not see the tyrant you described.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act, but nor will he get the hell out of the way.
I do not disagree, but the captain needs help.
I too was a soldier, broken and haunted. With Antea's help, I recovered. Pennington may need the same.
Leave Pennington to me. The good folk of the fort need your help. You are Banishers. The dead, you'll have noticed, hammer at the gates. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so. I would like you to do what the captain will not.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry spectres, what shall you be doing?
When the mines are purged, I'll oust Pennington.
About Sebastian, about the sick miners, what's the word around here?
How goes it with Sebastian?
I'm not sure. I had never let go of my grief. I was bereft, empty. His absence gave me substance. I clung to it. Useless, really. My husband died in the dark with nothing but my handkerchief to soothe his last moments. And now, he's back. If each worthwhile thing in life is to be lived, and then when it is gone, to be grieved, then what now? I have to believe our love is enough.
Is this supposed to be like the moment when we realize our hypocrisy or whatever?
Love is all. Grief can hang.
And yet I cannot hold him. I cannot feel his warmth. He is there, but he is not there. That hurts.
All things are fleeting. Gaze upon the ghost you love, and you can't deny it, bitter though the thought may be.
Yes, 'tis a blessing and a curse. Yet against all reason, we persist. Let us make the most of time remaining.
I don't work, hopefully my back won't give up. Okay, bye, Lens. Let's go since an Xbox or something so she can stop fucking staring. That would be cool, yeah, I'll go a spirit Xbox.
Is it your belief that Pennington's quarantine lies at the heart of the problem here? That this is why the dead rage so?
What else? He walled them in. Miners, nurses, soldiers, the healthy or the sick. He buried them all, and then he lied about it. I'll brook his callous cowardice no more.
Much goes on around here, and you seem to know about all of it.
I try, and I could do something about it if the captain was out of the way.
What brought you to New Eden? Work sucks hour-rated, yeah, for sure.
What brought you to New Eden?
I came with Sebastian, willingly, mind you. My father was
That's
a
the reason
soldier.
I'm unemployed.
I knew there'd be travel. Sebastian courted me for 3 years. I swore when we married I'd follow him to the end of the earth. And here we are.
How's morale about the fort?
The fort has known better days. Not many, mind. It's always been miserable. Folk deserve better. They fought so hard and lost so much. The captain must show them a future.
Where do we go?
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was walled shut during the quarantine. Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without too much difficulty. After that, who knows?
Underground again. Wonderful.
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has a penchant for locking people up and leaving them to rot. Some years ago in New Eden town, the captain locked up an innocent woman. A fate I wish to avoid.
And that's obviously the same woman.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, you'll investigate the mines. Take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your luck about you.
Thank the Lord I didn't do that. I was thinking about doing that anyway, to go grab that item I missed. We're talking about going up here, yeah. Dude, holy crap, thank god I didn't do that. Oh, I forgot to look at her store.
An innocent woman jailed.
I mean, as wolf pelts go, it's pretty.
Listen to
But
the
I've
time.
more than enough of them. Folk in Boston are not
Strange.
short of wolf pelts.
Captain doesn't strike me as a petty tyrant.
Helen is right. The truth lies
I'd
down
sell
there.
sunshine to
somewhere.
the Spanish, but that.
This is no coincidence. This all connects back to the curse.
Bring me a bear, and we'll talk.
Where are these? I thought.
No. When did you pay for a bear? If it were in good condition.
Oh, here.
Pay you half that.
Pretty. The work, I mean.
Not our ghost eye, though.
It's a fabulous
Let's try the
plan, and
forge.
I'm so pleased you thought of it.
An excellent plan indeed. I see only one problem. There is no bear. Not out here. They're all gone. Gone to Boston, perhaps, to sell their pelts.
Well then, when they return, they shall be naked and rich, and I shall sell them wolf.
Oh wait, did I? I never spoke to the blacksmith, I guess. If I did?
A note?
Let's see.
Joseph, I received the things you owed me. They're good. I thought you were a liar. It seemed you are not. Rebecca's slave Ferdinando was not satisfied with his dead mistress's fortune. By penitent's orders, he's a free man now, and a merchant to boot. This shite shall be the end of us, mark me. Anyway, we are quits, you and I. Until next we shuffle cards in the barracks with the men, I'll fleece you then once more. So it was racism.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
He kept that quiet.
She kept that quiet, as if it were of no consequence. We know where to go. The barrack room.
Where's the barrack room at? Oh. Yeah, of course.
A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
Where? Oh, here.
The quill resonates. An echo, perhaps.
I only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
He's a liar.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
That guy's a liar. To be fair though, that woman is a racist, so...
He claimed not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe a little once, maybe he didn't lie. Yeah.
Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he pretended to love her.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
How are you supposed to get there? Oh, what's this? Did I read this already? RE Archives. To show records, reports, and other documents were transported from New Eden are now locked upstairs in the armory. For access email, I think I read that. Notice, Mistress Rebecca Hardgrave being now deceased and further to the terms of her will, her property, a man named Fernando Miller is herewith after, in the eyes of God the King and the colony of New Eden, a free man. He begin now a free man and a person pursuant to the law. Miller receives, as Mistress Hardgrave expressly wished, her estate entirely and with all rights and titles therein unquestioned. If any man or woman have a problem with this, they may see me at their own risk. Hey, what's up?
Banisher?
About your past?
Folk talk about you. About your past.
I know what they say. They say I am a murderer. They are wrong. As she lay dying, Rebecca Hardgrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too.
You didn't share Rebecca's feelings.
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different, and I'd do the same again. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
It's not that easy.
I'm a banisher, Mr. Miller, not a rat catcher. Ghosts were human. They're emotional, full of hopes and fears about the past and the future too. To find out what ties the ghost to the living and end the haunting, I must know the story. You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch, and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
Well, that's stuck in his arm? Like I'm playing Cyberpunk?
You're here at last!
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Oh, I will.
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you.
I will end this.
It reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted
Sergeant.
to. Yet you didn't believe me, did
Just
you?
in time for racism.
Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper and a guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
How very human of you, Mistress Hargrave, but hardly an excuse to own a man.
Time to give this love story an ending.
Oh yeah. It's time to give this love story an ending.
Ferdinando Miller, the world forced you into a lie. You lived it to the full, and in the end it brought a haunting upon you. You are the tie that holds this ghost here.
No! Leave him be!
I cannot.
She's a ghost. Get rid of her. Wait. No. No. You can't take me. You don't own me. I am a free man.
Well,
I have done nothing wrong.
Lip syncing does not do this justice.
But I have.
To hell with it. Your world is no place for men like me. You don't understand. You can't understand.
Red doesn't put up an interracial couple. There's a little bit of overbridge. I mean, if there's anyone that any moments where that didn't make sense, this is probably it. Because that guy didn't even do anything wrong.
I chose to cheat. You chose to kill. Which of us, Banisher, deserves death?
This guy's probably the first guy that actually didn't deserve to die. The other ones were you know, a little bit arguable. This one wasn't arguable at all. It feels I want, like, I get that it's probably just budgetary. It just feels weird when the guy's outraged, but he's just standing there like this. You can't do that, Banisher. I'm outraged. What the hell, Banisher? That is outrageous. How dare you do that? Unbelievable. I feel like people would be way more like animated and, you know, maybe moving a little bit in real life. Just a little bit. Oh, is this all the stuff he had in his store? Oblivion NPC behavior, yeah. I mean, they do a good job with like the camera switches and things, so the scenes don't feel as static as they do in Bethesda games. But they still have that problem where people are just, during cutscenes, people are just rooted to the ground during those scenes. So like they can't move around for some reason, which feels pretty stupid. You violated the law. I'm about to violate some law.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You alright, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
Weary?
Dead don't sleep, do they? Me being asleep won't stop them coming.
Your comrades think you're too scared to sleep. You should prove them wrong.
I don't give five shites what they think. They may tend to their own duty while I tend to mine.
You're haunted.
Let's cut to it. I think you're haunted. The good news is that I can help.
The Banisher thinks I'm haunted, does he? Nah, I ain't important enough to be haunted. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
Bye.
As you were, soldier. I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
At his bed? I can't.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are yous?
In honor of the bravery of Andrew White, King Philip's War, 1678, God bless the king.
Award given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
I thought it was weird we couldn't read this note earlier, so I figured it was going to be here. To Andrew White, Fort Jericho, my love, I'm sending you this letter so that you will not worry about our situation. My parents welcomed us with open arms. My mother was so happy to see her grandchildren that she prepared a real feast. My father grumbled a bit, as he always does. He can't wait to get back to Com, but he is still very happy to have some help in the fields. He will never admit it, but he is proud of our 2 strong sons. Besides, Isaac and Abraham are quite happy to be back in Providence. They say the rules are less harsh there, and I can only agree with them. I can't wait to come back to your side, my darling. I'm afraid of what might happen to you. I think it's high time we left New Eden for good. This town is cursed. I've always told you. I hope you are well and that your nightmares are not haunting you too much. Don't forget that what the nurse gave you. Despite the distance, I continue to sing every night. Hope that my song reaches you and reassures you as usual. I love you with all my heart. Your wife, Corina White. To Private Andrew White of the Massachusetts Militia under the orders of Lieutenant Penton White. Bearing in mind your recent endeavor on the battlefield, on the advice of our lieutenant, you are promoted to a role commensurate with your skills. Henceforth you shall be recruiting sergeant, responsible for ensuring the replenishment of our forces with well-trained men, initially to camp at Haverhill.
This is our best lead yet. Maybe we missed something in the infirmary.
Let's head to Haverhill.
Maybe. After that, we might look for his train band record.
That had nothing to do with the infirmary, right? Am I crazy? I'm getting really hungry. That said nothing about the infirmary. Oh. Notes about the patient Andrew White. The patient's nightmares have increased in intensity. He is very anxious and skips meals. The departure of the children from Eden and thus of Private White's family has caused him terrible insomnia. The patient gradually regains sleep. The mixture of certain herbs seems to help a little with sleep. Fewer nightmares. The patient is, however, more anxious. He does not want to talk about the man he sees in his dreams. Private White spends some nights in the infirmary. He starts to be affected by dementia. However, this does not last more than half an hour. The patient has calmed down but still lacks sleep. However, he speaks of shadows and figures appearing sometimes at night when he is not sleeping. The anxious deliriums are much more recurrent. He sleeps very little. Sometimes something seems to have awakened old painful memories. Private White does not dare to talk about it, but he seems to recognize the figure that stalks him in nightmares.
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it to himself. Must have been hellish.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
You may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone.
We're supposed to go in here? I think it's upstairs though, seems like.
Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
It might be upstairs. God damn it. Why would this wall not be connected there? Oh yeah, I guess it fell down, probably. And then the yellow moss that leads the way grew on it. I've already read all this, haven't I? Yeah. Water trenches in Melbourne and on second and repair. June 1677. Last morning I took 12 men and rode out from Portsmouth in search of an attachment from the Plymouth militia. Late arriving after a 3 days mission of patrol, a half-day's ride north, we came across their remains, only one survivor. As you recount the details of the Indian ambush their attachment faced, I was impressed by the fortitude of this young private. Andrew White is a promising and devilishly robust soldier and shall join the Massachusetts militia under my command. He shall also be accordingly rewarded for his bravery.
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. I bet he'd rather have his sleep bag.
And it was done, let's made it home.
Can't change what's done. Time heals all, or so I'm told.
You should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
Okay, before I talk to this guy, I'm gonna quickly go and make myself some breakfast. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Oh man. Very licorice. Oh guys, look, by the way, we're 10 minutes over the time, so Idra was on the right.
Look for something else.
This is why I always trust Idra. Because Idra is always right.
That's one down. Go, Queen, go! I'll use my persona.
Where are you being sus? Why are we sussing right now? Of course, poison is the shining star of the biz. Don't stare at its perfect form too long. They'll blind you.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
Oh my god, what a great line. Dude, I don't know if I'm running too close to the ledges or something.
Why are you doing this?
Because I hate women. Like,
Embrace eternity.
is that just like a normal saying for all Asari? Literal scene in the Mass Effect 2 where Shepard orgasms to death. Mason.
Amazing.
Yeah, Dan is actually 5'3". What is the Obama thing? I don't get it. Is this like 100% thing or?
Amazing.
Am I gonna get banned from Twitch? What's happening right now? Listen, if I go out like this, it was worth it, okay? I can't.
Any bags?
No.
I hope Ender wins XD. I'm an Ender sub and he's just so fun. People get so trolled by the boldness, and his voice lines are so cute, like when he talks about being a bag lol. He's super random but also smarter than he looks, just like me XD.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh no. This is making me distraught. I don't want to do this. I genuinely don't want to do this. I don't like it. En eller annen sak går til deg, en går til deg Loggen, en går til deg Alfa. Jeg har ikke bestemt hvem som skal få hvem enda, for liksom, de er så i samme størrelse, og smaken er jo helt lik, ikke noe, for det er to helt like godisbiter. Men skal Loggen ha denne her, eller skal du ha den Alfa? Skal Loggen ha den, eller skal du ha den Alfa? Det er det vi må på en måte prøve også utdype, skjønner? Eller, hvem er det som skal ha hvilken beta med godis? I don't know why he was whining. Hva er det med seg? Har vondt i foten eller noe? Hva er det Loggen? Legg seg. Oh god, I got a lazy eye. me in what, 13 hours or whatever? 21 hours, sorry. Are you pooping my pants?
Aww, look how cute it is. Does this count as... Soul Israel is my favorite British man.
But
now
This guy who, James? Well, this is a huge thing. This is rigged! This is rigged! It's rigged! No, please!
Bag Squad is the official name for followers of my streams. I love all bags and bag-related activities. Fuck me! What happened here even? Did this guy kill all three of them? Because I thought it was safe to go up here, but he's gonna kill all of them. What? Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Ah!
Pelkäsin häntä. Me pojat oltiin aina vähän toivottomia naisten kanssa.
Did we just see like Sam Lake pubic hair? There's like a fade cut. Goes, boy, that was bussin' for real, for real. On a stack, boy.
Communication technologies, tech support services, and Gemini
Are those
asset
robots?
solutions.
I can't tell. Are those just droids or are those people? Hey! Are you a person? Ah! Oh my god, what just happened? They just started running.
That sniper's gonna one-shot me if he gets a chance. What? A natural thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer, a quick look out the window, and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then...
Hear me. Please hear me.
This is what you guys meant to do.
Can you hear me? Please.
This is what you guys meant when you said the face-off was gonna be important, huh?
That's our tower over there, right?
Well,
a piece of it, at least.
Everything is so old here. How can there be anything that helps?
Oh god. Do we have to do a lot with this chick? Oh, maybe not. Well, listen guys, spoiler alert, she's gonna get fired. I read the synopsis.
Well done, excellent.
Are we just looking straight up her skirt? Or up her dress? Has this been a thing with any of the other girls we've been looking at so far?
His name is Dr. Anders Johansson, a
Anders.
professor of archaeology.
Hello. You
Well,
I'm not
Alright, breakfast.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want?
No.
Are you the ghost haunting Andrew White? Is that a yes?
Maybe
or
he
no?
is Andrew White.
Who are you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it? Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us.
If you can nod, I can just ask yes or no questions.
Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. This way. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew?
I don't know. Maybe.
They just happen to be like right next to where they picked him up after that fight. Oh, I guess we're going.
He wants us to follow him. Over here. The ghost haunting Andrew seems weak. Drawing out the torture the better to enjoy it? Or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much?
If mine had been so kind, maybe I'd have slept night. I'm jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years withering, decades even. It's an awful way to go.
Well, at least that won't happen to my waifu. I'm bringing her back to life, baby. Baby.
Bastard! Our friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with
What
us.
do you mean? What do you mean safer route? You're in the mountains, so this is the route. Maybe he's showing us to the lumber mill.
The ghost has something to show us.
I bet it does.
Wait, the stain is fading.
That's fine, we're just looking around right now.
Away with you!
Spectral nest. I better command them to show themselves.
Unveil yourself.
I'm right here, you know.
Stay put.
Damn, I exploded that guy.
Great! More fun.
Oh.
There's more of them.
This isn't over yet.
Why do they just attack one by one? What is the point of this? I don't know if I could lose this if I tried to.
Die, you bastard!
I don't even know if you could lose that fight if you were like AFK.
There are stains here.
Ghost is going this way, okay, sure. Let's follow Mr. Ghostman, I guess. Why is this area so goddamn big, dude? No.
Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself.
Not sure if coffee or hot chocolate, but in either case, since you're having a cozy time, Sergeant.
Joshua Gouge, gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome.
I never blamed you, my friend.
So Joshua is not here for revenge.
You must abide.
He wants us to follow him.
I'm reading. Forgive yourself, mate. You must not give up. Be strong for me. You must live. Oh, were they gay together? Were they being gay together, maybe? You know how sometimes homies are gay together?
This way.
What the hell?
Your funeral!
Joshua looks kindly on Andrew. What were they to each other?
Yeah, they were being gay. Brothers in arms?
Brothers in arms, man. You never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king. For your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
They lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up. Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there, they dream of home. And they're not busy fighting and dying, that is.
Oh.
Wait. The stain is fading.
Well, it's probably going that way, aren't I? I'm just gonna check what's this way first. Real quick. Is this just where we came from? Yeah, when two become one. Attack area of effect size is increased by 100%. Uh-huh. I think I like that. I think I might like that. I think I might be a fan of that. So I don't know what my area of attack was already though, so 100% of nothing isn't a lot.
The ghost has something to show us. The stain is fading.
I'm still just looking around on it, yeah, I mean... I get it. We're going back down here? Gosh darn it.
This isn't over yet.
I'm the AoE master now.
You're done.
Why is he leading us in the goddamn circle? Hello?
Words from the past linger here.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Oh.
Josh! Behind you!
Good jump, blustering cove! Help me!
Joshua! No!
I see increased area of effect by 1% and I'm attracted to that. Joshua, my gay brother, no! Yeah.
Nice to meet you again, Joshua.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak? I'll do whatever it takes to end the haunting.
We'll do our jobs.
I will even banish him or blame him.
Only these two could talk to each other.
Joshua's not helping, Andrew needs to start talking.
Andrew needs to start talking. As long as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that.
It would be cool if you could actually use his gun though, that would be cool.
Andrew
if you could have
save his
handguns.
friend and blames himself for it.
He shouldn't.
Easier said than done.
Friend.
He's a queer bird. That shite doesn't wash off.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
There we go. Gay boy, gay boy. Wait. Here, Mr. Gaiman?
Anything to report?
I was a soldier too.
I don't usually bring it up, but I was a soldier too.
Thought as much. Where'd you fight?
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later I'd fight wherever my paymaster sent me. Bavaria, Bohemia, Austria.
What's your war story then? We all have one.
Tell a friend.
In a tavern in Paris, with 3 of my comrades, a Turkman stood us drinks and offered us work, fighting for the Ottomans against the Viennese, and the Poles, the Prussians, and whoever else. And the pay was good. A villa each in Cyprus and slaves all of our own. I said I'd not have slaves and had not turned my coat. I will, said my friend Lucas. But I'll free the slaves. Mar shook his hand and wished him well. 9 months later, my band ambushed a Turkish emissary on escort to Venice.
Aww.
I found Lucas by the side of the road. I buried him where he fell.
Well, probably wasn't you that shot him, was it? Hard to know, I suppose. But you know what never leaves? The smell. That sickening, coppery vapor rising as a man's life pools beneath him. For all those brave young boys we send off in search of glory, that stink is their rude awakening.
Easier to die with than live with, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But come. Blood soaks away. Let's not dwell upon the past and men long gone.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Leave it be. In the past, where it belongs.
Your past is very much present. Your friend Joshua has a message for you.
He wants to take revenge. I know it.
Your friend never blamed you.
You're no wrong. He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you. You blamed yourself.
Why would he not seek revenge? He's due it.
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was trying to save him and I shot him.
Hold on. How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest.
I blame them, I still
Two
do.
Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. Dropped one, but the other had him cold. I was 20 yards away. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
Did you admit it?
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well, shite happens.
Shite happens to shite soldiers. I said nothing. I wanted it over. I want it over. I don't want to live.
Okay.
I want to die.
Sure.
Please.
I can do that.
Please. Put me out of my misery.
Is that I can do that's it's for me, sure.
Deadly serious now. You sure this is what you want? You're in no doubt.
I'm certain. I can take it no more and do not want to.
No. You survived. Now you must live.
Joshua? Is that you? It cannot be. I saw you dead.
Do it then, people. I will.
I've tried for the longest time to speak to you, but your guilt took my voice. You must live in peace.
I have done the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me. You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me. Give yourself peace and save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you've heard. It's time to end the story.
It's a little bit weird. Oh. 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 Can I pause again? So, when you first get these choices, the game warns you. It's like, hey, you can choose to bring Anatea back, but if so, you have to. The majority of the people have to die. That's like the. That's the deal you make then. The majority of the people have to die, and I think it's explicit what the majority is. I think it's like, you know, just a majority. Meaning, if I save 2, or if I kill 2, I can save 1. It's my presumption there. At least that's what the game implies. So the game does give you kind of like a... it gives you a few outs. If there's a few people you don't want to kill, the game tells you there's outs. I think that already is kind of dumb, because then you're kind of like... I guess it's nice from the perspective of like, if you want that ending, now at least the game is explicit about it. But also it's kind of like... it's giving you metagaming information that where now I'm killing everyone instead of sparing people, because I don't want to like, I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. You know what I mean? We're normally in a game like this, I might be more inclined to kind of like go with the flow, like, oh yeah, this person's bad, I'll banish this person, I'll blame this person, but I'll save this person, right? This is I feel like almost all the people we've dealt with so far, I think the majority of them deserve to be blamed, or at least you can make an argument for it. For the last two, though, I don't think you can. So, for, it's the guy we're with right now, Joshua. What was the black guy's name again? Alfred? No, his name was Joshua. No, this guy's Joshua. I can see here. Fernando. In Fernando's case, he lied about his love to Rebecca, but it seemed like he killed her. There's no sign that he killed her. He just lied about loving her, and he was a slave. So blaming him makes no sense, right? Like that's just senseless. And in this case too, like Andrew didn't do anything wrong here. If he had shot his friend out of cowardice or something, then maybe, you know what I mean. If he was like, oh, it was dark, I thought it was an Indian. You could be like, oh, okay, maybe. But Andrew just seems like a good guy. It seems like there's nothing like wrong about him. Well, when we look at all of these people, these people killed them. The guy that they killed was a bad guy, but they still killed the guy, took his identity, and then pretended to be him, and then started producing like poor quality wares that are, so they're hurting people with their deceit. So in this case, felt pretty comfortable killing the guy. Could even feel not Nelly, I don't think, but maybe. With these two, the Jacob murdered Benedict and started eating him. I mean, I guess it could be like, well, you know, Jacob is obviously not in his Claremont, sure. I guess this one is like maybe a little bit, because the Godfrey guy's an asshole, and he was intending to like spread syphilis to her sister or something. But still, she just murdered a guy instead of like trying to solve it in any other way. The Kate one I thought was pretty easy, right? She's just thick skin is just a evil wild person. Which one was this one? All right, yeah, she was a spy. And she was very unapologetic about it. Can't remember many people, but I feel like they probably start with people who clearly deserve to be killed, but slowly as you progress, people are less at fault and don't deserve to die. Just make a question morality as you progress further. Maybe. I don't think they're doing a good job of it, though. I think the problem is that, like, at this point, I'm so committed anyway. Because for these cases, I probably would have made different choices if I wasn't doing this blame ending. I feel like I'm already like way too committed.
Andrew White. You've faced death, soldier. More than once. You and he have shaken hands and he has tricked you. Yet rarely have I met a man so determined to walk into death's embrace.
Aye, Banisher. I have seen too many dead. Just one. And then no more.
No, no. He must live. I'll help him.
The dead can't help the living. Not in the end.
So says the Lady Ghost.
Joshua, all is well, or as well as it can be. Now you can go too. In the end, I release you.
Damn you, Banishers!
Peaceful. I float free.
Yay, murder! Don't mind me, guys, just committing a little bit of murder. Should we check out that left side before we, how's that? The stench from the French? What? On the map? Like the mission name. I think I can look at the old mission names. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, who knows? Was it? I mean, the only French lady we've been up with this is this lady. Oh, this lady. No, this, yeah, this lady. Oh, that guy's having a time.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
I'm trying to! I can't, eh? Whoa!
Away with you!
It was stench from the trench. Jesus Christ. Close enough. Close enough. Stench from the bench.